Well, there we go. Let's see if that works. Perhaps not. Things are all a little funky over here, but we'll make it all work. Pop that back in. Has that changed? It has changed indeed. So that should fix chat. And it looks like we still have some slight video issues, which we will try to resolve here. Does that improve? Can't really tell. There we go. That is a more proper white balance for me. Hey, Gorilla Monsoon, happy Friday. Evening Game Escape. Hey, Jay. I make that mistake too often. That's a bad mistake to make. I apologize. I'm feeling a little under the weather tonight. I just had a rough night last night, and then just not feeling quite right today. But I'm here. It's all good. I'll probably hop into the other room and make some tea, but I've been just kind of lazing around all night. Long day at work. Pretty hectic week at work as well. Not just one of those weeks where, sometimes work just kind of enters your mind, and you get really your mind starts really thinking about work and the stuff you have to do, and how to kind of do things better, and you just kind of, your brain really commits to the stuff you're doing at work. And this is one of those weeks where I was just having a lot of ideas and different ways of kind of improving processes, and really just kind of feeling like I was moving forward at work. And so I also had a lot of stuff to do, so it's been a lot of time in the evenings talking about that stuff. Yes, I train people how to code. That is exactly my job, actually. I'm a lead instructor for a coding boot camp. Along with other people. I'm not the only person. I'm not the only instructor there. There are actually 4 of us, 2 leads and 2 just regular instructors. And so I teach about once a week, and then also help kind of run the program and grade projects and help figure out how the program is going to go in the future and all that fun stuff. So it's a really cool job, but sometimes kind of mind-filling. It's like there's so many different things to think about in terms of how to best present the material and all that fun stuff. So I was thinking, I have a couple topics for tonight. One is visual novels, and the other is anime collections. So I will let the folks in the chat fight that out for the next 30 seconds as I start the tea going. So 1 second. And grab some water. There we go. I'm actually going to see a friend tomorrow, and I kind of like to have something to bring along. A little honey and lemon juice and tea. That's a good idea. Making it kind of like a oh, hello. Kind of like a hot toddy. That'd be nice. I might do that. That's a really good idea. Anime collections. People like that. That idea for a topic. I'm with you. The cooking streams. Those are fun. Might get back to those one of these days. Once I have more stuff around to kind of make that happen in a more effective way. But I wonder how many people have anime collections anymore. I wonder how much the anime collection is a big thing. And we'll include in that the collections of figurines or whatever. So not just like anime DVDs or what have you. But it seems to me so many people have see, I'm sick. So many folks have transitioned to digital, at least for anime. I wonder what people collect now. Is it figurines? Is it tchotchkes? Is it toys and things? I don't know. I don't actually know a lot of anime fans who like have a lot of stuff. You know, they like anime, they watch anime, but they don't really collect. Go Monsoon, you collect box sets. That's cool. Box sets can be really nice and really gorgeous. I don't really have much of those anymore. I have a couple of things here and there. I do have, excuse me, not quite a box set, but it's a good example of the kind of things people that would collect back in the day. Big old VHS set for Record of Lodoss War. Rather nice. So this is the kind of thing you would have. US Manga Corps release. Love that dragon there. That's pretty darn cool. And you can spin it around to get the explanation. See what we have in the back here. From the producers of the Heroic Legend of Arslan. That's kind of funny. You know, like your audience would know what that is back in 1996. He quotes, "The look of Lodoss is simply stunning, with terrific, can't forget him once you've seen him character designs. If ever there was a series that could prove once and for all that art has no borders, this is it." From An America. And then from Video Business, a sprawling Japanimation fantasy epic featuring beautiful princesses, evil emperors, and fiery dragons. Fairly descriptive. It does do this thing where the back of the box description is, we'll get back to the collection topic here. They just describe the plot. It's just, here are all the things that happen. It's just kind of like, come on, dude. You know, is that really going to impress anyone? Is anyone going to basically say, oh yeah, I'll watch it because Grim the Dwarf, you know, doesn't like the elf? Silly. Focus. 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 Another thing I'd like to fix one of these days. I do need to figure out. So another thing that happened at work is that I've transitioned to being a full-time employee at Japanimation. And the nice thing about that is that there's a difference in pay. So I'm looking forward to see what that does. Should be a bump in pay. So hopefully I'll have a little bit more cash to kind of work on this setup here. Small collection of DVDs, Laserdiscs, and Laserdiscs. 50 titles or so. Not really a collection, but I think it's a collection. I think a couple dozen certainly is a collection. NGE versus SEL, which is better? That is not an answerable question. They are so different. Just too different. Yeah, that's cool, Jay. Too. You know, that's my view. Is, you know, I have a collection, but it's just all DVDs. And I'm buying them so folks can will get more. I'm probably gonna buy the Turn A Gundam Blu-ray box sets, even though I have Turn A in like multiple copies, just because I want to support that show. And I want Turn A Gundam on Blu-ray. We grabbed the tea. Ooh, and I like what people have suggested. We're going to add some honey. There's some honey. And we're going to add some juice. Some lemon juice. So this is some medicinal tea with honey and lemon juice and, give me a minute, pardon the schlubbiness of my attire. Where is it? I thought I had here somewhere a little bit. Ah, yeah. Of whiskey. I do not condone the use of alcohol or spirits, but sometimes a man's got to do what a man's got to do. And I just put in like half a teaspoon into this. Like, this is nothing. So This is more to add just a little bit of kick and flavor. Right Stuff had a Pi Day sale. That's pretty cool. Good for them. Yep, absolutely. Oh, that's still too hot. Let me just temper that a little bit. So that's interesting. So that there are people out there who are collecting just to collect, just to have the stuff on Blu-ray or whatever, just to support the industry, but also just to kind of have that little collection. Yeah, that's not great. Needs more Go juice. Could use some more honey too, to be honest. Ooh, $3.14, $10 blind box. That's cool. Too bad that's gone. I did notice that, like, let me just see here. Like the price of the Turn A box set was really cheap. Anime Madness Begins Now. Featured Gundam Wing. Oh, manga. 1 second. Sorry, someone keeps calling me, but I don't know who it is. Do they have any sales going on right now at right there? Daily deals? Let's see what their daily deals are. Ancient Majesty's Bride Part 1 Blu-ray DVD, $39. Not bad. Deal of the day. Yeah, one day only, I'm sure. Just drink out of the whiskey instead of the mug. Yeah, that is one way of doing it. I have zero alcohol tolerance. Well, I have, almost no alcohol tolerance. So I have to be very, very careful. That's better. That was a little bit of flavor there. Yeah, titles definitely disappear off streaming as time goes on. So it is not a bad idea. Obviously not for everything. It's not like I finished watching what was the show? Extended Family is actually not a good example. But I watched a show streaming a while back where I'm like, that's great. If I never see that again, I'm fine. It would be nice to have a physical copy, but I don't. I can move on with my life. Blind boxes are fun. They can be a little silly. I see what is that? Oh, just a little thing. So what is Anime Madness? Two dogs going head to head, but the winner moves on for chance. So you vote on two different things and see how. Okay, yeah, that's ridiculous. Don't care. Let's see what's going on here. Yep, there's Turn A, all in all its glory. Man, I love that show. There's so much stuff to collect. That's the thing. If you're going for a collection, just here on Right Stuff, you have clocks, lunch boxes, mugs, magnets, plushies, pillows, blankets, towels, shitajiki, noteboards, and of course all the figurines. Those are gorgeous. Bags. I mean, you could really bling yourself out with stuff from anime. I do wonder sometimes how much of that is entirely legit. Yeah, the blind boxes are fun, and you can find some really fun stuff in the blind boxes. I wonder, where's there... It's funny, I'm having a hard time... Additional savings, maybe that's where it is. Got anime membership. Clearance, that's where it is, maybe. Wondering where they put their, those blind specials. That'd be kind of fun. Ooh, Star Trek manga bundle. Might do that. Those sales are also a great place to get manga. Often manga that is perfectly legit and interesting just ends up in those sales because they've been sitting on shelves for so long. And so you can score some really interesting stuff off some of those like clearance sales and some of those blind boxes. And even if not, you spend a couple bucks and that's totally fair. Yeah, I might actually skim through. I should probably buy Aitenji Moyo. Like I did watch it, fan subbed. And so I should get a legit copy of that. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time for me to go in that direction. See what happens. I don't know. But yeah, it seems to me that folks don't. People will collect bits and pieces. So if you're a Naruto fan, you might get a headband, you might get a keychain. But I definitely get the feeling that people aren't spending all whole tons of money on a Naruto collection of all the things. Certainly not compared to how things were back in the day. And certainly not compared to Japan, where people will, go for the shrine. They'll have literally a corner of their house just devoted entirely to this. Not really the way we do things these days. Kind of interesting. That is true, Jay. The problem is, when people are getting rid of stuff, often, they package up a whole bunch of blind boxes with the same things in them. So if you buy 3 of them, you're getting the same thing 3 times. So it's good doing it every so often, but you don't want to do it a bunch there in the one spot. And I might actually grab a few things. I'm trying not to be that person who is constantly buying anime that he never watches. I've already got so much anime to watch eventually. I don't really want to add to that list just at the moment, just because it's cheap, right? That is a classic fool's blunder. But a few things where it's like, okay, this is legitimately a thing worth checking out. Now, Gundam Seed Destiny is darn cheap, like $3 a DVD. Oh dear. Oh dear. So, yeah, perhaps worth checking out. Yeah, easy to do. I think the other problem too is once you build a collection, then what? Like, yeah, you have a collection sitting in a corner or on a wall somewhere, but you're not really, who comes over to your house to see it, right? People don't necessarily do anime watching parties as much, so it doesn't seem like it's as useful. $100 set for $25. Nice. That is really nice. That is weird. Where is there? They have like a show everything list, right? New items, contests, anime resources. What's anime resources? Oh, that's interesting. Huh. They have archives of like blog posts of different things that they like when they license various things. That's cool. What have we got? Going back. Global history of anime in the U.S. I did not know this was here. Article on when Bebop Phantom aired in the U.S. That's really interesting. Good for them. Yeah, where's their thing? I'll find it eventually. Right, so that's pretty cool. That's right. That's true. I could just search for Blind Box. It used to be they had that one page that was basically a list of everything they were selling. That was really nice, and you could sort of search and sort and such. Go to animated videos. What is going? Excuse me. Ah, sorry. 1 second. Somebody's trying to take care of something and they have the wrong number and they think I am somebody else. And they keep texting me and calling me. So, gotta love that. Publisher, subtitle language, age language, new release, pre-order. There they are. Weekly specials, daily deals, promos, weekend sale. Weekend sale. Lucky Shamrocks, weekend sale. Save up to 40% off. There's gotta be something in here. Weekend sale. We lived in Iran. That was fun. Not really fun, but interesting. Fractal, definitely. Greenwood, Green Fish. Not familiar with that. Live action looks like. Fractal has 2 stars. Why? That's bizarre. We have a good discussion about that actually on in the Discord. How the internet hive mind will decide that a show is bad, and people will just ignore it, assuming it's bad, even though it's like this could be a show that you love, but because other people don't like it, then people are saying, well, I must not, I must not be able to like it either. Let's see here. That's cute. Limited editions, save editions. Votom's Blu-ray is cheap. Okay, yeah, I will probably be buying some stuff. Actually, quite a bit of classic anime on sale. There's a lot of mecha stuff. G Gundam, Great Mazinger, Zabungle. Ooh, Zabungle. Quest of the Stars, Blue Seed, God Mars, Votoms, Devilman, Marmalade Boy, Kakarol Nuku Nuku, Glass Mask, Outlaw Star, Escaflowne, Bubblegum Crisis Blu-ray. Huh, I don't know if I have that on Blu-ray. Eat Man? Eat Man's a weird one. Pia Carrot, my gosh. Yeah, looks like the weekly specials are all, Blast from the Past. Yeah, that explains it. Utena. I should check to see if I have all that Utena. Or not. Ooh, the Ultra Edition. Wow. I'm not going to spend $135 on Utena just yet. Sorry. I have a good chunk of it anyway. Yeah, Ranma 1/2 is definitely fun. Definitely a a light, fun show. A friend of mine is actually rewatching Inuyasha and really enjoying that for its as a show that maybe light is not the perfect word for it, but is just easy to consume. It's kind of it's like popcorn. You just eat more and more. Some El Hazard. Would like to consume more El Hazard. Get back to that one of these days. Yeah, there's Turn-A Gundam Blu-ray box. That's very, very tempting. Kimba, nice. We forgot to cover the news. Let me just check the news archive real quick, see if there's anything remarkable going on. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Kaiba coming to Jump Force. New Madhouse is doing a TV anime of No Gun's life. Whatever that is. Clannad visual novel launching on the Switch July 4th. I might play that. I will assume it is an all ages version. Quite probably. But that's cool. Seeing more visual novels on, mainstream consoles and in places you can actually buy them and play them. TV anime called I'm From Japan. Let me just click on that real quick. New Gonzo anime coming out. Yeah. Calafina disbands. Whoa. Yeah. Oh. Partnership between Crunchyroll and Adult Swim with Toonami. That might be a thing. Oh ho. We do have some news. Hold on. Hold the phone. Alright, let me look at this. Some Alita film news. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Hold on. That's cool. Okay, let's see here. What do we got here? All right. 'Cause, 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 Okay, so I'm from Japan is sort of a travelogue. It's a gag manga about various prefectures of Japan. Fine. Calafina is disbanding. Pointed out that the unit's been virtually inactive since Yuki Kajiura left. Um, she was part of Calafina. They're going to do stuff, but whatever. No real possibilities. Yep. Well, that's all of that. Adult Swim and Crunchyroll have a new programming partnership and an expanded distribution deal. Crunchyroll will now be a premier content partner for Adult Swim's Toonami programming, and they'll collaborate on licensed content, co-production, and distribution opportunities. Blah, 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 blah. That's all we know. So presumably what that means is that Toonami will be feeding its content from Crunchyroll. So more Crunchyroll stuff will air on Toonami and Adult Swim. Cool. According to the announcement, Adult Swim reaches about 94 million households. Crunchyroll has 45 million registered users, but only 2 million streaming subscribers. So, okay, fair enough. So Hayao Miyazaki is working on How Do You Live with no deadline. So he's just going to work on it until it's done, hopefully. Hopefully it will get done. Apparently, Miyazaki proposed a schedule at one point, but since he just hasn't been following that plan, it's just nope. So okay, fair enough. That's actually pretty funny. And all the typical stuff Suzuki says about, Miyazaki's not going to retire, not interested in money. Feels most at home continuing to work on film production. Suzuki acknowledged that Miyazaki called this his last film, but Suzuki said, I don't believe it. He'll continue to make films. And then he said, Miyazaki, please don't make another retirement announcement. Just stop doing that. Suzuki says that the film should open in about 3 or 4 years at current pace. Cool. Battle Angel Alita is still number 5 in its 4th weekend. It's not bad. It's now earned $78 million domestically, with an estimated overseas gross of $304 million. Total worldwide estimated of $382 million. So it may make that $400 million. I said they needed to get about the break-even range. So good. Hopefully that will be not a complete failure. Let's see here. And then we see that that's interesting. So there's a UK company called Arrow Video that will be distributing a movie called In the Aftermath, which splices together live action footage with footage from Angel's Egg, the Mamoru Oshii film. Weird. I might pick that up. That's interesting. Huh. I didn't know that was a thing. Now I know that's a thing. Cool. The Sex Ed manga will be getting reprinted. Cool. Will it be getting printed in the U.S., I wonder? Will it get a domestic release? I've always wanted to read that. Because apparently it's very good. Like, it's a very, reasonable... reasonable approach to sex ed. Weird, as Tezuka is. Tezuka is not a traditional person when it comes to storytelling. But that's cool. Good for them. But good to see they're still towing the party line on Miyazaki. Let's see here. Part of the problem with a lot of these things is I tend to skim through these things looking for stuff I know, when really what I should be looking for are the things I don't know. The anime I've never seen, so I could buy that, and watch that. Those 1Ls. That was not fun. Not fun. Or more accurately, just ugh. So Crunchyroll has the article. Let's just see if we can find that. Not seeing that. Not showing up in my newsfeed. Weird. Strange. But yeah, it's interesting. Oh, it's not on the front page? Gotcha. Gotcha. I don't quite get Crunchyroll's approach to news. Just seems kind of scattershot. Although maybe that's the idea, right? Like just throw a bunch of news items out there, and they will all get hits. Possibly. And there it is. There's definitely a Japanese version. Limited print run. As of the time of the writing, only 57 copies remain available for sale. So that is gone. It is gone. Maybe someday we'll get a... eventually we'll get it. Who knows? A lot of cool anime out there. Blu-ray release of Phoenix. Good. All of Tezuka should be available for viewing at all times. That's not a tall order. That's a lot of stuff to watch and be familiar with. And the adaptations definitely vary in quality and approach. But that's the reality of things. Okay, guys, I am sorry. I am falling asleep here. So I'm going to put a ribbon on that there. Thank you all so much for joining me. That's a nice, lively little discussion there. Had a good time going through all that stuff. So yeah, thank you all. This has been a good Friday. Anime Club resumes, or continues rather, tomorrow. Planning on continuing Ergo Proxy tomorrow. So that should be fun. And yeah, that'll be the plan. And then on Wednesday we'll have more drawing. I don't know if any of you witnessed my meltdown on Wednesday. And last Wednesday. So we'll be having the new Yokohama project starting on Wednesday. And there might be some special streams this weekend. I have a little project I might live stream on this weekend, so we'll see. Thank you all very much. Have a great weekend. See ya.